everybody, Billy from Mutation Creation. Egg cutting is a good one. First, huge shout out, Wiz, Constrictors, Reptiles. Not slacking, look at that. Bam, check them out. Hopefully I get good luck, Wiz. I need it on this one. This one here, male, Orange Dream Scrambler, hypo pied. 2, pastel, enchi pied, head hypo. 1 and 2 to hit hypo pieds. Want to hit scramblers? Let's see some scrambler hypo pieds. So 5 eggs, and I'll show you what we do here. We use the water system, water only on a tray. Now I've been opening up this clutch probably day 45 onwards every few days just to get some air in. What I'm gonna do is I'll put this here. I'm gonna lift this tray right out because after I cut them, I no longer need the tray. So now what I do is I have this water right here. I'm just gonna take cocoa and I'm just gonna shove the cocoa right on top, just like so. Okay, now that'll soak in. That water is already at the temp pretty much that they were already in, less the air loss, but that's all I do. I just throw the cocoa on top, and then now I can cut the eggs and put the eggs right on top of the cocoa. So let's do this one here. So 1 and 2 for hypo pieds, a little bit of Cocoa Mojo, a little bit of, I guess a window or, I don't know, but here we go. Scrambler hypo pieds with OD, pastel, and enchi. Let's do this. Come on. Oh, I say that's a enchi scrambler pied. It's very, very low white. Everything has to be pied. So I'm gonna say minimum enchi scrambler pied. I wouldn't say hypo. Could be OD, but look at that. Definitely have to wait until they come out of the egg in order to get a better visual. But I mean, I've hit enchi pieds before. They don't look like that. I'm gonna say enchi scrambler pied, pos OD. I don't think it's hypo, because the hypo's here, baby, right here. Cocoa Mojo. Let's see, let's do this. So yeah, everything will be pied because they're both visual pieds. The female is het hypo, the male is visual hypo. And that to me is an enchi pied. See the difference between the enchi pied? See how this is great? It could be OD. It's very hard to see in the egg, but I'm gonna lean towards enchi pied. And don't forget there's OD as well in here, as well as pastel. So far, no pastels. Don't know if that's hypo or not. Unless, no, it's pretty dark to be hypo. I mean, I can't be missing on hypo all that much. Maybe just a scrambler pied? Not sure. It could be OD as well. Come on, where's the hypos? Unless they gotta come out of the egg and color up. I don't know, but I'm supposed to have 1 and 2. I'm already 3 eggs in. Come on, Wiz. Pastel scrambler pied, maybe? I'm not seeing hypo. Last egg. They all look amazing, but I'm not really seeing the hypo. Probably pastel enchi scrambler pied, but where's the hypo? I'd have to look, because I know the male is definitely visual hypo. I'd have to check on the female's genetics now. I don't really see hypo. Like I said, I'll do an update video on this once they crawl out. Maybe, we'll see, but I'm not seeing hypo. I am seeing scrambler, enchi, OD, pastel, all pieds. So we'll figure it out, and I'll do the update and let you know what's going on. And then can't get that bad odds. You know, 1 and 2 to make hypo, and 5 eggs, I got none. So I might have to test that female. I have to see if I made it and held it back or I bought it. We'll have to see. Clutch has finally shed, ready to be shown. We will get into that after I give a huge shout out to KG and D from Bomb Projects. Very, very funky tie-dyed shirt. So this one here was an Orange Dream Scrambler Hypo Pied bred to a pastel enchi pied het hypo. Now, this is the first clutch from the male. Everything came out Scrambler. I have 4 or 5 other clutches on their way. And if everything comes out Scrambler, then he is an OD Super Scrambler Hypo Pied. No complaints. But out of the 5 eggs, from visual hypo to head hypo, the odds are 50%. 1 and 2 should be hypo. 5 eggs, no hypo. Gotta check in to the person I bought the pastel enchi pied head hypo from and see what's going on. Unless it's another line of hypo, not really sure. But here's the clutch. This here's a Scrambler pied, and then you do enchi Scrambler pied, and then you have an enchi OD Scrambler pied. And all the pieds with Scrambler are really all high patterned, very low white. And these all will be 100% head hypo. And then these two here, this here has pastel. So I'm gonna say this is a pastel Enchi, Scrambler, pied, head hypo. And this here is the OD version. So pastel, Enchi, Scrambler, OD, pied, head hypo. But just awesome, look at this clutch. Just turned out awesome. One thing in pieds I love is high pattern. And Scrambler definitely takes that to a new level. So really excited. I am gonna test the female for head hypo and then contact the breeder also who I bought it from and see what it is, or you know, if he's bred it before. I don't remember if it was proven or not when I bought it, but I did raise it up. Not raise it up, but I have had it here for a while. First time breeding it this year. So I'll look into that. And like I said, if the next couple clutches come out and everything's Scrambler, then instead of having an OD Scrambler hypopied, I have an OD Super Scrambler hypopied, which is awesome, not complaining. So hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, keep the comments coming in. See you next video.